How y'all doing? Uh, I am glad that classes aren't over because, tell you the truth, I like this a lot. I kind of wanted to have somebody to talk to, but I like talking to everybody. And it's it's the best thing that's come up. This is cool. Uh, yeah. Why don't we just go with what Where's Waldo trip? It was strictly business. I had to cover some bases, make sure I had smokes to make myself make it all the way, and I had to, get out and God wanted me to show me something. Um, Turns out my disciples are really friggin' useless in a lot of ways, and he wanted to show that to me in a couple ways. The recycler. He, one of the things about that boy is he's a recycler for a reason. He's cheap some bet. Okay, he don't give up money and anything very well. And when he finds out he threw money away, oh man, that just kills him. That just friggin' ruins his friggin' day, the week if it's enough. So yeah, I got to see that firsthand, and I totally understand. It's totally against everything he is. So, but and then I got a few others that it, here's what happened. I went down to see him, and I got to see him at his job, and he did that him ha oh shit world, and I was like, dude, it's cool, it's cool, it's okay. I'm gonna be all right. I'll chat it with you later. And I'm thinking it's all cool. I'll find, Father's just messing with me anyway. Um, and I first I actually went to the first believer. She was the one that he sent me to first, and got no answer there. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, she's gone or something. He says he'll tell me about that one later. But anyway, and so I went and seen the recycler. And then he's like, well, you know what? There's nothing more faithful than your horse, right, son? I said, yeah, you're right. So I call him, and I'm way on the south end of town. Come to find out, he's way on the north end of town, and he'll help me out. He's in the middle of Wally World, and I'm like, oh shit. All right, I'll head your way. Or I didn't even tell him that. I just took off, headed that way, and got out there to Wally World, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta run over to Hy-Vee real quick first. I'm over. Just meet me over there." And I'm like, "Okay." So follow him over there, and sure enough, he gives me the cash I need to get by. My horse, he's faithful. He's faithful as can be. I'm telling you. Anyway, so we chat for a minute, and I roll on. And as I'm driving along, God's explaining it to me. He's like, that man is probably the best of all your disciples, right? And I'm like, yeah, actually, he really is. This guy is incredible. Here he is in his almost getting to his 60s, 56, and his wife, which yeah, they're raising her kids. He's not even really married to the poor lady because they I don't know the details of that. That's their business. But they're common law wife and husband. They and her daughter had children and totally went non-parenting mode. Yeah, and it was awful for them. They had to actually get custody through the courts for them children to protect them. So here they are, 56 years old, raising these two boys. And I had to agree with him when we were talking. It's like he really is the best of all of them. Yeah, old faithful horse. Anyway, so I cruise over to the gas station. I get ready to get in and get gas, and I get a phone call. I'm thinking, oh, I look down, it's the recycler. I'm like, oh, cool. I answer it. I'm thinking maybe he had a change of heart. Maybe he's no, I don't need it. I just tell him I don't need it. And he gets on the phone. He says, hey, you know, me and Juice too. We'll just use code names, okay? We're going bowling tonight, and we want to get really trashed, and we'll give you some money to come and pick us up. You don't have money, but you have money to pay me to drive you home when you're drunk? I just told him, I'm sorry, my truck is not a taxi. I don't have enough room in here. With all the trash and the stuff I have in my truck, it's kind of a solo seater. Yeah, it's like a fly one person at a time truck. And I just politely told him, no, no, no. Them boys. Anyway, so they're going to play it sober and do the right thing. And, the one will. The other one's wife will bring him home. The other one, Judas too. Oh yeah, he's going to need a little bit of drying time. He's going to have a whole year to do that. So, but he brought up a good point that that recycler. Sometimes his heart isn't in it. It's all about money. Matter of fact, most of the time it's about money. So God's told me he has to set out the first lap. He's going to get a penalty in the pits for the first lap of Christmas Day. So I'll tell him he got his penalty, and I'll pick him on the next lap. But he's going to miss the first lap. It's just Father makes those calls. See, he's the judge, not me. I'm just the one that runs it. So am here, and I'm still a little confused on that one because I'm going to be everywhere. That's going to be different. Yeah, that is really going to be different. But he said not to worry about it because the first day, like I said, we're one, and so even though you'll see me and you'll hear from me, and me will be talking to you, the first day is the avatar is going to have just one. It's actually going to be God talking to you. He's going to take charge the first day, and I'm going to slowly work into it. However, you guys will never know when it's me or him because we're the same. We're one. We're one mind, one everything, one package. It's just the first day I get to cruise this avatar all by myself, having a private party. And have truck come to me, and I don't know what else. He says that about the plane. I do not. Wow, that's and I'll be able to just have them boys bring the plane, and it's gonna be a wild day. Yeah, but and it's not like I won't know that I talked to you, because when my avatar gets in front of you, everything that the Father talked to you about, I will know, and it'll be as if I was there. So is any of this getting confusing yet? I am totally freaking lost. He's just putting it out there so that we all soak this in our noodles. It's going to be a little crazy come Christmas Day, trying to figure out who's who. Where in the hell is Waldo? Now I see why we did that one. Yeah. And Waldo's every freaking where. Wow. It's a trip. Okay. I might have to lay back down. No, I got to do supper. No, I'm going to listen to some more music. It's me. That's all it is. I'm just going to do my own thing right now and absorb more and come back and teach more, because I do more teaching. More needs to be said. And I guess in that lesson, don't love money. Okay, that's been the big taboo of everything. You think that money is so damn important. You're missing the point of this whole program here, and probably need to go back to tape number 1, because it isn't about the money. It's about the experience, the friends, the time that you have here, and making the most of it, and making the friends that are around you comfortable if you can. And so Anyway, moving on. I'm sure I got more to come back with. I'm going to drink some coffee, smoke some cigarettes that I found now find. I'm totally cool till Christmas Day now, dude. Guys, I am hooked up. We're in Houston. We're covered. Covered. I wonder if I can fly rockets. Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna waste the damn things. No, 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 no. What am I gonna do? Fly it up, fly it back down? I bet I could. Matter of fact, I'm sure I can. He says, "Yeah, okay." This is kind of weird. Are you feeling weird about this? I'm still confused. I just a little bit. That who's on first and who's on second and who's on third and who's on home. Oh, they're all me. I'll be back.